play a little bit of video for you guys to hear. That very guy that said he was safe, I got updates that the guy was the person that was standing, okay, on top of the canoe, a canoe that is supposed to carry at least, and I'm coming, a canoe. They said, according to what I'm hearing now, they said on that canoe, the canoe that's later capsized, they said normally the canoe is allowed to carry at least 4 persons, just 4 people, 4. If it's too much, 5, okay? And in that very canoe, they were 12 in number. 12 people. Number 1, red flag. Red flag, red flag, red flag. Instead of 4 people, 12 were there. Okay, at least 5 people. Yeah, she should be guided. You're right. Patience, I think deep down she is. Yes, yes. Starling, I'm coming. I will play audios for you guys to listen to. I'm here to play the audios, okay? So I just want to quickly give you guys a little bit hints concerning Junior Pope, and then we move forward to my topic, okay? And some persons are even telling me that like yesterday, people called me. I was so devastated. Junior Pope happens to be a person that I love so much. I wouldn't lie. I love that guy. Even though say don't buy, I love him. Wait. I love that guy. I cannot lie to you. I never say I love person we don't buy, but I love that guy. Even as he buys self, I love him. I can never stop loving Junior Pope. Do you understand? So he paid me way. Pay me. I don't feel like it was just all negligent, and you know, it was everything that happened to Junior Pope was out of carelessness. Carelessness from the production, the person that is claiming. You see them, all of them they create, all of them don't become producer. Everybody now in that Asabahood, they are all producers. Now so that they go, they knock people husband just to fit in. Now you Austin take Karek Bekus enter you Edochie house now. I must belong. They want to belong. They want to be among. I want to also showcase myself that I'm also in Hollywood. Oh, and all these persons, funny enough, they are people that nobody watches their movies. They are uninterested Nollywood actresses, but they want to prove a point. They want to prove a point out there. You know, it's so sad. You understand? Very painful. So, like, what we got is that that very guy that is putting on yellow, that said he is the only child of his parents, Mercy. That Adama look now, you and Judy Austin supporter. You see her? I don't know why Junior Pope had to go to that woman. Now people husband, now they nyash them. Now they do. For they get money, they produce their movies. You see her? So she's Judy Austin's supporter. I've never liked that Nollywood actress. I'm sorry to say. No, I'm not sorry to say. If the country where I live here, I have the right to say I don't like you. It is now your business how you take it. Yeah, we have the right to say, okay, I don't like this person. It's okay, you don't like the person, then stay away from the person. It's like that. I don't like her. I did not say I hate her. I don't like her. I don't know why Junior Pope had to go to those persons, because everything that happened to Junior Pope was strange. It shouldn't have happened. So you mean she's Judy Austin supporter? Can you imagine? And Judy Austin came out and was talking about the crew. I'm not saying anything is wrong when you want to talk about the crew. There's nothing wrong about that at all. But Judy Austin is not in the position to speak at all. When they're going to talk about people, Judy Austin is supposed to shut up her mouth. Go just shut up completely. Don't talk. Don't speak. You know? So her baby is for a married man who has refused to acknowledge that baby. You see? Junior Pope, before no go out. Why you know? Make them they check the background now. Before they carry. Oh God, can you please call me? The lady Diva, can you call please? You did not call me since to give me all these things. I don't know what is happening. In short, now doctor, why you talk to doctor like say no verse, doctor no verse, because I know, say maybe you do your work, so they give people injection, they give them medicamente. Sorry, medicamente in Deutsch now, medicine, right? When I say medicamente, now doctor she be. Okay, she done the call. Hello, my doctor, don't come and give me injection, no verse.
Yeah. No, I have no energy. The tea don't finish me. You know when we were kids, right? When we were kids, I went to a boarding school, right?
Okay.
In that boarding school in Cameroon,
yes.
Junior he used to call himself Ash Pope because he was a mass servant.
Okay.
So we all knew him. So he called himself Assistant Pope. That's why he got his name Junior Pope. His name is John Paul.
Oh, John Paul.
But he will be calling himself Ash Pope. So I knew Junior. When I saw him, I said, see this guy. I know this guy from Lords. I know this guy. Oh. And then I saw him and I said, he was doing well. And then the fact that he was a May supporter. So I was really rooting for this guy. So yesterday the team don't finish me. I'm not gonna lie you.
I'm not sleep. Oh.
This guy is young. He has a young family. And then people will not just love herself. If you even respect the guy, you go and post his body. How now?
I don't know why people are doing all this. And I blame that Jerry Jamilo.
Jerry Jamilo, he shouldn't have done that.
It's because of all these things.
People have screen recorded it, and it's all over. This man has young children.
I just tired. I just go the video and I go.
Father's body all over the place.
Aye. Oh, Junior Pope. I said when I was just cooking. Continue, my doctor.
Now you see this in Dunia do you. When they all see Ruth Kadiri that is making $10,000 a month, they feel that they can reach a level. Everybody wants to be a producer as Abawood. They'll be paying crew for 5,000 to eat, or for 500 naira, 1,005. You heard that TC now? TC said it.
I have the video here. I blocked it.
Exactly.
I blocked it, so it's on my page. I will play it just now for people to listen again.
You will not imagine that upon all of that, she was trying to silence this guy. She wanted them to arrest him.
Yes, now.
Is she mad?
She said that the guy was the one that he was ringing the bell. You know, honestly.
No, she first started that. He was blocking he stood up. That the driver of the boat said he stood up and covered his view so he didn't see the other boat. That small thin guy over the big sea, it is the guy that will cover your view of a boat. Are you serious? And an accident so serious that it capsized the boat break into two. And you're saying it's because of one person?
I want to say something. If you watch the video that Junior Pope posted by himself, you will see that boatman now Google help me buy you, go buy your generation. No go better for your mama or your papa. The reason why I'm insulting this guy is that when you watch that video, if you are a person that is very, very calculative, if you watch, you see that guy's attention was on Junior Pope's video. He wants to come out on his video.
To put his face inside.
He wants to be on the video. Do you know? So when this guy today was talking about the video, saying that that guy was trying to come into Junior Pope's video, I went back to Junior Pope's video.
You see that video that he posted? That was not the deal. That was the deal.
I know. But if you look at it, you will see that guy was struggling to always come out on Junior Pope's video. Not only that, if you watch the way the guy was riding that boat, even those that has a very solid boat here, even those that have solid boats here in this country, they cannot ride their boat the way that guy ride that boat. Did you see the way he was going? He was so fast. It looks like, it was like a speed boat, but that is canoe. That is not even a boat.
Let me tell you, Patience. I used to have one aunt that she used to go to Calabar Market.
Exactly. See, somebody say he was paying attention to the video.
Calabar Market, from Cameroon, right? They will take flying boats. Those are the boats that they will take from Cameroon. But everybody that enters has to have a life jacket, and they are on high sea.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
This guy was just flying.
He was flying.
It is so untoward that people will drown in a river.
Jesus.
You know that river has currents.
Yes.
Water on top. They might have counter current with the water under.
Yes.
That's why some people died and some people survived.
Because if
when
you
in river, it's counter current. When you capsize, it depends on how much you sink. If you can swim and you manage to stay on top, you will not sink and carry you. But when you go to that counter flow, the counter current under, it will drag you and take you away.
Oh.
So you cannot fight that current. That is the thing that made them stay. Some people died, some people, and the worst one is you cannot keep yourself afloat.
You see, and if really they were wearing
that's
that,
why they say life jacket. Life jacket will keep you
away
from that counter current.
Yes, we put you up.
See, this thing is the mismanagement, and then this Adana look is the one that is bothering me. You they pay 100,000 to act, and then you pay one actor because you can afford just one actor.
Jesus.
You cannot even afford welfare. You cannot even afford divers. Because
you
call yourself producer.
Do you know the funniest part now? This is one thing I hate. You know what I dislike about this woman now? They are going to post a video where some persons were putting on the life jacket, trying to change the narrative.
I saw that video. I said, this
now go buy you Adama.
Adama look. You went after a married man. The married man don't refuse to acknowledge him.
Now Judy Austin's cohort they be.
You and Judy Austin, you will not leave people's husbands in Asaba.
Now people husband they born for. You know she say you know see Anna.
These 5 lives, their spirits will choke you. I swear to God. Look at a man that has 3 grown sons.
Small children, not grown.
They not just carry like this. Yeah, they're small children, but they are children that can see this thing and they will understand what is happening.
Yes. The little child that is always following the father, that the last child. Oh God.
I'm telling you.
Oh God, that one is always following the father.
They think don't flex. They think don't. I am so mad. Patience. I am so mad.
If you watch that very video very well, where Junior Pope said, water already they come out for the down. That was where I began to get scared. I was scared because he said scary.
She commented.
And that is the if I were to be Junior Pope, as in he underestimated his instance. You see, the moment that water started coming out from that boat don't despoil.
Yes, it don't spoil now. But you will see those guys, they'll tell you, oh, it's nothing. It's nothing. Sometimes even, I'm telling you, because I've seen this with relatives that will take fly boat to Calabar Market from Limbe, from where I grew up. And you will see them, when the water is coming, the conductor will give them a rubber to be emptying the water. If you don't want to empty the water, you sink. That's what he will tell you. And me, I cannot die because I'm a person. And you know these larger people that they marry water spirits.
Mm-hmm.
They are the ones that are flying doing those boats. They will never die in the water. So they will give you the thing and say, if you want to live, begin to empty it. That's how those people, they are very reckless. And then what annoyed me is that the guy will come out. We're not going to carry, we're not going to, no CPR. This all junior, it takes, let me tell you, for somebody to drown, to die or drown, it takes 4 hours.
How many?
For somebody to die or drowning.
How many hours?
If 4 hours. If this guy, when they pulled him out,
they were giving.
I knew that he was hypothermic. Let me tell you, as he is cold, it's even better because it preserves his brain activity. So if they had given Junior some CPR and wrapped him up, Junior will be alive today. They say shrine. They say this. The thing obviously. Honestly, I just can't take this.
They did not give him, and you see that was why he was still waiting for them to help him. So that was why when they took him to the morgue, the morgue said there is still life in him. So instead of them to start up with the CPR, instead of them to start up with the CPR there,
they should take him to the shrine.
They were just shouting, "He's alive! Oh, he's alive! Oh, do CPR!"
Sitting up, patience.
Yes,
patience. A person that has drowned, you're supposed to use counter gravity. The water is in the bottom of his lungs. You want to do something to bring it out. When you're sitting him up, you are not helping him.
Oh, Mumu no good oh.
You're drowning him more. If you have anything that is obstructing your lungs, anything, even his pity, even his postural drainage, they have to lift you up. Your head has to be below your body to bring it up, and they are hitting your chest. That is how it brings out that water.
How? They
When I
come
first
carry
saw
and
him, I
sit
saw
down.
him
They say
sitting
they
up. I said,
perform
when I
a
first
ritual.
saw him sitting up, I was excited, but I was thinking about. I said, let me switch on my head as a medical professional. This boy, is he going to survive? But I was wishfully thinking.
Hey. See, I think we should create awareness for Nigerian doctors, especially because you know why? I see that so many people in Nigeria, they are very, very, sorry to say, but they're dumb, when it comes to the area of anything, when it comes to CPR, when it comes to, they don't know.
Yes.
They just believe that when somebody just fall down like this, the person don't go be that. For them, the person don't die.
Yes.
Nobody wants to even try to see how they can rescue that person. They just leave the person down there. And that person could, some of them will come begin to pray. Prayers is not everything. No. I'm not saying that we should not be praying because heaven help those who help themselves.
Heaven does. I would definitely say pray, but
ignorance is just too much in that country. Imagine a boat where they put small children. You do not see that one. They were all those small children.
They were sitting, all of them.
Without life jackets.
I saw that. I almost tear my garment.
Let me tell you something. Do you know that? Do you know that in this country where I live, if you want to swim in a swimming pool, for instance, you don't know how to swim, they give you life jackets. Swimming pool.
No, they give you life jacket, and then
do you know that?
A lifeguard there.
Swimming pool, they'll give you life jacket. Lifeguard there, they watch you for just swimming pool. Where be say, exactly. Not be like, not be River Niger. They will give you swimming pool. That means they'll give you life jacket. Somebody go there, they watch you. For children too, they give them, even though the children can swim. Do you know that? 99% of Europe children, they know how to swim. But still,
it's part of their curriculum.
Yes, but still, exactly. But still, they still give them life jackets if they even go near that sea. Nobody was, as in, imagine those crew, two people are just putting on the life jacket, and they are those two now. They are safe.
Thank you.
They are safe.
They are safe. Those were the two that then the TC guy and that girl. The girl could swim, so he said he was holding onto the rope, and then that girl could holding onto whatever, but she could suspend more because she could swim. So she, at the end, he started getting tired, so she was the one keeping him above the water.
You see.
Because a river is not standing water. A lake is standing water.
Yes.
A river is current. It's current. It has currents.
That one is seen as River Niger. We connect to different parts of the world. What are we saying? River Niger is connected to different parts of the world. It's not just a river. Even it's deep. As in, my child was telling me how they fit, because me, I don't even know those things. Not this Europe children, they do know something.
Oh yes, it's one of the longest in Africa, isn't it? Is it not River Niger?
Yes, it's one of the longest.
I think it's River Niger.
Yes.
In Africa, yes, because it comes all the way from north, goes all the way almost to Central Africa. So it's I think it's the longest river in Africa, in Niger River.
I don't know why Junior Pope is just too selfless. Please, guys, I'm not saying that you shouldn't be kind to your fellow human being, because I'm the person who preach about kindness. But please, in the process, don't lose yourself. Don't leave yourself. Always make people understand that you value your life, no matter what. Do you understand what I'm trying to say here? You understand? Because Junior Pope would have told her, I cannot do this.
You make sense, Sha. They don't weak me. You don't weak me.
Make them know that you value your life. Even if the person said, oh, you know what, me, I'm not going to wear life. Then the person then forget about the movie. I'm not doing anymore. Look at that guy that dropped his quote. You see that guy? That guy did not go with them. He's alive today. The guy said he did not go. Did you hear about that guy? The guy said he was poisoned 3 times. Oh, you did not see that one? The guy said he was poisoned 3 times. He said he's supposed to be with them in the movie, but he turned it down. He said he turned it down, and he refunded back their money, according to what he said. That he was supposed to be with them. He did not see it on Leader AKG. AKG blocked it.
No, I didn't see it. I did not. That's the thing is, my timeline is just flooded. I'm just sitting like the thing they pay me. But if I'm just somebody that knew him as a young man. That I'm just thinking about his wife, his children, the people that know him. Junior was he's a very lively individual, very cheeky. You see, you just be laughing like a little momo.
He was
very cheeky kind of person.
Very nice person.
Full of life.
Very nice person.
Chai, it is well.
Very nice person. And
the life just slipped out of this
boy's
hands like this.
Ah, God, it's so painful. So painful. And it can't be saying all those husband snatchers hand. Now you can still go do movie.
Now then,
All those husband
how
snatchers
baby
hand.
that she has just had, let her name the father of the baby, let us see.
I can still go follow and go to do movie.
Knows your story. You and Judy Austin cohort. Now, be posting when you and Judy will post, you will see her there because she's hoping that she'll be second wife. The baby when you born, please name the father. The father don't refuse to acknowledge her because you're working around. You will not leave people's husbands alone.
All of them, if only they knew how to float, even without knowing how to swim, they could have survived. Somebody say, if really they know how to float, you know the wave that follows it, because this one now.
The hardest thing to learn when you're swimming is to float. You know that, Patience. That's the last thing they teach you how to do.
Yes,
to float, because as much as you have to know how to exhale and let your body float.
Yes.
And then in that panic, when you're hyperventilating, you'll be feeling in your lungs. When you feel your lungs, you start to sink. So you have to be a well-seasoned swimmer to be able to float in times of emergency. That is why they are life jackets.
Oh God. They are unable to float. So you see, this swimming course is very important. You guys that have not done it, go and do it for your children. When where they oversee, when where they go and do it. Because over here where we live, they don't pay you for you're the one to pay for yourself. And my kids, you know, I mean they pay, and we they pay for here. When I go teach our children how to swim, it's very important. Let them know how to swim. Go and pay for the private school where they swim. They have it all over, anywhere you are, they have it. If you also in Nigeria, no carry them go give people where they go, they swim there for river, carry them go swimming pool, carry them go swimming school. Don't carry them to the river. You know, oh God. And Gigi Austin, yes, now Gigi Austin was happy now. Gigi Austin was talking about the crew member. She did not even talk about Junior Pool.
Let Judy go. Let Judy go away. She has not first of all uploaded her tech. She has a content Edochie and a skit Edochie. Now she's having Tweedledee and Tweedledum Edochie. They leave Judy Austin in one corner. She's a unimportant non-entity right now.
I'm telling you.
Who cares about that girl?
Ah, God, now wow. Junior Pope. This life, anyways, it good make you keep good legacy for ground. Make people go to they remember you.
I'm telling you.
Junior Pope has a very brilliant legacy. Oh my God, he did. God, people will always live to remember this guy. He paid me. I could not sleep. I was just turning around. My husband was like, "What is good?" I could not sleep, my sister. I could not sleep. I would just wake up. I would just quickly check on my phone to see if there is a good news again. When I now saw, when I went to what they call him again, the actor Gates president deleting his own post. When he deleted his post,
yes, I just knew that. And then when Kitty said, "Oh, my contact, what is happening?" My call, I just knew, because that's how Kitty will start announcing it. She will say, "Oh, na she or na you." She'll be saying, "Oh, what is happening to my contact? So please, what's happening?" When she starts saying what's happening,
I saw whether na she or na here. No, they said my contact has stopped taking calls.
I stopped picking my calls.
Yes, I saw it.
And then after that, about 5 minutes later, she posted black.
She posted black. That's all me too. That's all me too. It was absolutely unnecessary for that Jerry whether not Milo to post those things. It was unnecessary.
You shouldn't have posted that.
It was unnecessary.
I think they have to massively report it.
It was unnecessary.
Because now Gist Lover has posted it.
And it's very wrong. I don't know why Gist Lover do things like that. You don't post things like that. You
shouldn't post things like that.
I don't know. Me, I cannot post things like that too. I could not even post even the.
Do you even know if the children have seen their father? That is so disrespectful. You have not even seen your father after his demise or the wife. You want to click on Instagram, you see your husband's corpse. Child, people are so inconsiderate.
And I want to quickly say this to anyone that cares to listen, because especially Nigerian people, when you see somebody drown, please, as you're bringing the person out, I want to show them now, please. Put your hand, your hand like this. Put them for this. You see this my hand like this place. You see this my hand. You put them together with your other part together like this. Then you go they do them for the person middle of the chest. They pump them. They pump them. They not stop. Just they pump them. They pump them. Just they do them. You go see the person go do. Water go throw away. Continue. You come out. Don't just leave the person for ground. Because anybody not just say just get for ground for now might be say don't die. It's not right. See, they need to teach them in Nigeria, especially in Nigeria. They need to teach them. They don't they teach them all this kind of thing. Why? Doctors in Nigeria, you people should do better. Please do better to teach these people. Everything not be money. I know say many of them just they want me people they die self, me they come their hospital. Oh God. They pay me. They pay me. Pay me. I could not sleep. Somebody say I am devastated. Oh God. Children should learn to swim from 4. Yes, so age 4. CPR should be taught in all schools. Thank you. CPR is very important. Very important to do. Hey. They say it's CPI. They do. Nice. He say it's CPI. They do CPR on him. When? I don't think they did that. They did not do it with the video I first saw that finished me. They did not do anything. They did not do. You see, if really.
When they pulled him out of the water, he was just lying there. And then the other person next to him that covered the person's face, but his face was obviously there was no respect.
They just lay him on the floor like that. They could not even start. The moment he just pulled him out, as he told because they said they quickly ran back to search for him. And when they found him, they used something to hold his leg and they dragged him out of the water. Okay, now as the moment he just bring him to the ground, oh yeah, quickly, Abi, you go to do him in chest. Don't carry him to sit down. Leave him on the floor. Now, I don't know. Oh God, I want to demonstrate this thing.
And then even when he starts coughing and everything, obviously you have to oxygenate him, but you need postural drainage. That's when you put his head lower than his body,
yes,
so that the water at the bottom of his lungs will drain up without hitting the percuss at the back of. That is how you do it. That's how you do. And then there's a lot of other things that you have to do. That's very medical, but that doesn't matter. But the first thing is emptying your lungs.
Yes,
with that water.
Pump it for him.
It's supposed to be air that is diffusing. When the air, instead of air that's supposed to be, it is water that is blocking it, so he cannot oxygenate. So when you start removing the water, you're creating space for him to start breathing.
Yes. They went and take him. They take him to the mall.
Exactly. And then the chest that you're pressing as well, you're beating his heart for him. So the blood in his body is circulating.
Yes.
Importantly going up to his brain. So you're preserving his brain cells, because once they die, they are dead. There's nothing you can do.
I was expecting to see that in that video. That guy did not do anything. And then the painful part is when they took him to the morgue. And the morgue said there is still life in him. What are they supposed to do? They did not take him to the hospital. Oh, hey!
Carry and go shrine.
They carry and go shrine. Aye, who does that? Now you just go like this. You go say, who does that? Who does that? Oh, this boy dead pay me. See, today I just woke up. I could not even know where to start from. I was just sitting down here for almost 2 hours. I was just sitting down here. I don't know what to do anymore. I was here. I don't know where to start from. I could not sleep. The sleep no Greek come.
Let me tell you what those useless blogger, do you know the blogger, the one that, the useless one in Canada, she went and posted and said, all the people that are against Judy, that they are, bad things are happening to them. Can you imagine how insensitive?
That is what she said, though. I saw it. That's what she said. I came out and I spoke against it. I spoke about it now. I know that's what she said. She said people that are supporting May, bad things are always happening to them. Now, so that bad thing will happen to you when they support bad thing. This very, if really Junior Pope traced this very Adama look, you should have noticed that she gave birth to a married for a married man.
Yes.
And that married man left her. Those are Judy Austin's greatest supporters. You should have stayed away. Do you know today when I blogged today the first video about you, Edochie, somebody came and was telling me, hey, stop talking about this matter now. Let's face another person. I just the press block button. I don't get time. You never burn that person. You should want to tell me what I want to block my platform. You understand? So a woman came again. Let's just face Junior Pope and say, Madam, come on for you. You are a husband snatcher in disguise. And you see, God will judge. God never judge you and do the Austin when I go collect person husband. Come buy the woman picking. God never judge you now. Now me want judge. Now me want judge. Never judge now. We're going to open up because of person husband. Wait, be said the man picking come further, he come by, never judge you. I mean, you want to judge. They Chris. This is what they do. They think they can come and distract you. They want to remove you from where you are because the truth hurts so badly. They don't want to hear it.
Get us to be. Anyway, patience. Let me leave you, Sha.
Thank you.
I'll be listening.
Thank you so much, sis. Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you.
Bye.
Right. So now let me play the audios for you guys to listen to. All right, let me come back again on this my platform on Facebook. So as I was saying, my people, that was what happened. Oh, somebody's calling. Oh, let me pick this call. I put it on my ear. This will not be for public. Oh, they come and see. Hello. Hello. Yes, I'm live. I can. No, they cannot hear you now. Do you want me to? Okay, let me put on the speaker so that people can hear then. Okay, wait 1 minute so that they can hear you because she's also a doctor. Okay, now they can hear you.
Okay, so that River Niger, there are like different kinds of drowning. Okay, there are some water that people can survive if they drown. Okay, so for River Niger, that particular river is a fresh water, is in the category of fresh water. Salt water is, the ocean water, right? So the River Niger being a fresh water, from what I heard, the Junior Pope was rescued after 2 hours. They found him after 2 hours of staying under the water. So it's impossible to do any kind of CPR.
Really?
One being that, because the human brain can only survive without oxygen for a maximum of 5 minutes.
Oh God.
5 minutes. So that water being a fresh water, as soon as a person drowns in such fresh water, what happens is that the body will absorb the water. The blood will absorb the water. And then the water will now burst the whole, red blood cells in the body and change the pH, okay, the acid level. And that will cause them to have a cardiac arrest within 4 minutes.
Oh God.
But if you're drowning in a salt water like the ocean, it will take about 14 minutes to even have a cardiac arrest. That's a heart attack.
Okay.
So freshwater drowning kills very quickly.
Oh my God.
Compared to drowning in the salt water.
Oh my God.
So now for them, if I was talking about, I mentioned something about, learning how to float. If you want to learn how to float, the heaviest part, when you're in the water, you feel light.
Yes.
Right? You don't feel your weight. Now, if you're trying to float, the heaviest part of your body is your head and the muscles of your legs. Those are the ones that are impossible to keep above water.
Yeah.
So all you have to do is fill up your lungs, your chest. Your lungs becomes your life vest. So even if you don't know how to float, or it's even impossible to swim in a water that has a heavy current.
Yeah, that one has current.
They call it rip current.
Yeah, it has very strong one.
So in that situation, you have to learn how to float. So you can practice floating on swimming pool, or even in your bathtub. So what you can do is to fill up your lungs with air. You have to do that by breathing in through your mouth and fill up your lungs with air through your mouth, and then you exhale very, very little, like as if you're trying to whistle.
Okay.
You will find out that while you're doing that and you are kicking your legs too inside the water, you will find out that you will be able to stay on top water.
Oh.
Because your lungs will expand, and it will expand and be like the life vest you're wearing.
Okay.
You just have to practice that, and at first it will be scary for you, but as the more you practice, the more your body gets.
I don't know why this thing is always coming.
So use your legs like the fin by kicking and kicking and kicking. By kicking your legs in the water, you are expanding. You are trying to keep yourself up. And then don't breathe out fully, because if you breathe out fully, your lungs will collapse and then you sink.
Okay.
So you have to breathe in very fully, maximum breath in, and then you breathe out very little, as if you're trying to whistle.
Okay.
And you keep doing that.
I'm even doing it now. I'm doing it now. Although they taught me, but he not walk too much. That was the hardest part of swimming lectures.
Yes. So let me go back to resuscitating someone you just brought out of water. I mean, if the person has been under the water for more than 5 minutes, there's nothing else you can do.
Oh God.
You cannot bring, because the brain is dead. So now.
So, but why were they life in him? He said there was life in him. That's what the monk said.
Yeah. They think that it was life, but that is not life. That is just the process of rigor mortis. Okay, it's the process of body dying.
Oh,
the rest of the organs are shutting down.
Oh God.
Okay, so there's nothing else that can be done. It's over 5 minutes. I mean, they found him 2 whopping hours. That's a long time.
Oh,
he's already dead. So if someone stays in underwater for more than 5 minutes and you bring that person out, if you resuscitate, if you give him CPR and get the water out from the lungs, the brain is dead. So the person will remain in coma for forever. You see? So in the Western world, like in the US now, if you try to resuscitate somebody and it's over 5 minutes, you have to stop. Because if you bring back the pulse and the person receives pulse, then it will become a very difficult thing to convince the family to remove the life support. I don't know if you're getting me.
Yeah, I'm getting it.
Now, because now the person is already brain dead, so you have prolonged the suffering of the family members. So it becomes very difficult to convince the person that, hey, there is a brain dead, you have to remove support. It becomes a very tough decision for the family to make. So that's why over here, once you have tried to resuscitate someone and it's over 5 minutes and it's already brain dead, you don't have to bring the person back. You don't have to keep on doing the resuscitative measures to get the pulse, because you are prolonging suffering for the family members. Back to Junior Pope's situation, he has been underwater for over 2 hours and they found him. So those act of those things that they saw in him that they call life is just muscle contraction. That is not life.
Oh Jesus.
That was just muscle contraction, which is a process of the body dying, the process of organs shutting down.
Oh Jesus.
His brain is already dead.
Oh God.
So one thing with the human body is that once you starve the body of oxygen, the lungs, the whole cells, the whole body will be fighting to get oxygen to the brain. But because he's still underwater, you will see even the muscles will contract. The muscles will be so stiff because your body is trying to squeeze out the remaining oxygen in your muscles to send it to the brain.
Okay.
To keep you alive. So that's why when you saw those 2 people that they brought out from the water,
she's a doctor.
Their muscles, their legs were bent. Their hands were like bent. You will see they look like they are stiff. That is the human body fighting to get oxygen, to squeeze out oxygen from every corner, even from the muscles, to send it to the brain to keep them alive.
Oh God.
So that is one thing. That's how our human body function to help us with oxygen, help us to stay alive. So that's why it's very important to learn how to float. Even if you don't know how to swim, you can float. Any human being can float. You just have to practice. You don't know where you will find yourself. So
please, can you repeat it again for the
and you guys will crash on the water.
Yes,
if you
please.
cannot float, it becomes a problem.
Please, can you repeat it again for them to get that area of floating? Because there are so many people that are watching now. Many of them are in Nigeria. She is a medical professional, as in she's not be for Nigeria. Oh no, not be Nigeria for they do her. Oh no, all these ones get hospital for Obodo Ibo. So please, can you please just enlighten us a little bit? Please, ma.
Okay, so I would advise, if you want to practice how to float, go to a swimming pool where your legs can touch the bottom of the pool. Don't practice in a very deep pool.
Okay.
Okay. Go to a swimming pool that your legs can touch the bottom of the pool. Practice it there. So it's good to keep in mind that the heaviest part of your body that is difficult to keep above water is your head and your legs.
Okay.
Your head and your legs. And let me give you a small tip. People who are very fat, they can float better than the very skinny people.
Okay.
They can float better than very skinny people. Why? Because of your body mass, your body size. You are wider.
Okay.
You know, so you can keep the float much better than skinny people. Now, I'm not saying that people should be fat, but I'm just giving you a heads up.
Okay.
So back to learning how to float. First of all, once you are in that water, as long as your legs can touch the bottom of the pool, fine, practice right there. Now, you take a deep breath in. I'll prefer you doing that through your nose. You breathe in fully through your nose until you feel your lungs are big now. You shut off your nose. Don't breathe out through your nose again. Now, shut your nose up and then breathe out little by little through your mouth, as if you're whistling. Just little by little. And as you're doing that, use your hands and your legs. That is if you are standing straight in the water. Make sure like you are standing straight. Keep on using your hands to, as if you are doing doggy paddle. You know how dogs play in the water?
Yeah.
Keep using your legs and your hands and keep doing that. But don't do it too quickly. If you do it too quickly, then you will get tired. And once you're tired, you will sink.
Yeah.
And secondly, do not panic. If you panic, you are burning more energy because it takes a lot of energy to be afraid, right?
Yes.
Because once you're afraid, you start breathing too quickly. And remember, you are trying to use your lungs to float. So don't panic. Try as much as possible to stay calm while doing the doggy paddle. Use your hands and be taking the water waves away from your face. And then keep your legs, kicking your legs. Keep kicking your legs, not too fast. Gently. One. You can count like 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. 2, 1, 2, 3. 3, 1, 2, 3. Like that. 4. Don't do like as if you are restless, because if you're doing that, you are burning too much energy and you are maxing out the oxygen that you're managing, and you will sink. So you keep doing that and you can use your hand and navigate and keep moving towards the shore. As you're doing that, that is another option if you don't know how to swim. Now, I will not tell you how to float like parallel, to stay like horizontal on the water. That one, it requires a lot of expertise. You need somebody to teach you, because somebody has to hold your weight.
Yes.
Somebody has to hold your weight underneath underneath your back, so that you can learn that one, to practice that. Now, the person will have to help you hold your back while you are laying on top of the water. But what you should do is to make sure your head is up. Your head and your nose should be up above the water. Don't let the water get to your mouth. Your nose and your mouth should be above the water.
Okay.
And then your hands, you keep using your hands to, the same pattern, the same way as if you are vertical in the water. Keep using your hand to take the water away from your body, and then keep kicking your legs. The same time, the same pattern of you staying vertical in the water. Use your lungs. Your lungs will be your life vest. Trust me, it's a very powerful technique. You have to practice it to learn it.
What if the hair finished in your nose?
You afloat in water and prevent you from sinking.
So what if maybe while you're breathing out the air, you're bringing out the air a little bit from your mouth, little by little, and then you no longer have that hair, no more in your mouth? What will you do? You take it again.
When you have breathed out through your mouth and exhausted the whole air in your lungs, breathe in again through your nose.
Okay.
Fill up your lungs again.
Okay.
Okay, and when you're doing that, don't it's shallow breathing. Don't breathe out deeply. Don't do a deep breathing, because if you breathe out deeply, you will sink. Automatically you will sink. So the reason why I'm saying keep that air in your lungs as long as you can, by breathing in maximum and then breathe out very, very slowly. It's the same technique that those divers use. Those divers that don't use oxygen, it's the same technique that they use. I'm a scuba diver myself.
Wow.
So that's why I'm telling you, I know what I'm saying.
Okay.
Okay, so you have to use your lungs. You will see that you cannot sink. As long as you have enough air in your lungs, you will not sink. Don't get those air out. As soon as you breathe out fully, you will sink. And don't panic, because if you panic, your body will use up the whole oxygen. It takes a lot of oxygen to be afraid. It takes a lot of energy to be afraid. So don't panic. I know it's very difficult not to tell
panic
somebody not
in
to panic,
such
but
situation.
relax. Yeah. Just try to be calm. If you're calm, you will save your focus on your breathing. My queen. That's the only way you would take your eyes away. You deceive your body from being afraid. Focus on your breathing. If you can concentrate on your breathing, manage your airway, you will stay alive.
Wow. Wow.
It's very easy to save yourself if you can float. Don't start screaming, help, 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 because you empty your lungs and you will sink. Don't scream. Just try to keep air in your lungs as much as you can, and then do your doggy paddle and use your hand and navigate to the shore. Or if you are in the middle of nowhere and there's nothing else you can do, you can just keep the air in your lungs as long as you can. I mean, there was this incident that happened in I think in the Red Sea, somewhere close to Egypt. Somebody stayed above water for 2 good days.
Oh my God.
2 good days. She says she doesn't know how to swim, but she knows how to stay afloat. This was the exact same technique that she used. She stayed above water for 2 good days until the cruise ship found her and rescued her.
My God, the whole 2 days.
So it's very important. She cannot swim, but she can stay afloat. She used that technique and it helped her. She stayed on top of that water for 2 days. And all that helped her was to concentrate in her breathing. That was the only thing that took the fear away from her. She kept doing that night and day. So it's a powerful technique to learn. If you can remember this, it will help you. It's once you take your mind off your breathing and look around the water, you will panic. But concentrate on your breathing. Keep that air as long as you can in your lungs.
Thank you so much.
So so everything that they were saying, oh, why didn't they do CPR, or why not do this, why not do that, is all gone. He's already dead. 2 hours is a long time.
Oh God.
5 minutes is what your brain can withstand without oxygen. After 5 minutes, there's no point for CPR. There's no room for that.
Oh God. Oh God.
They are dead. They are dead. So I don't know why everybody was, screaming, you should have done this, At first I was with them, like, yeah, I should have done CPR, but when I heard that it was after 2 hours, no. Okay. And another thing is, when you find out that the person somebody is in water and it's less than 5 minutes, right? How can you resuscitate the person? Get the person out, put the person on the side.
Okay, on the side, okay?
On the side. Don't put the person upside down. No. Don't bend the person head down. No. Put the person on his or her side. Let the person stay flat on the floor and put the person on the side. And then try to rub the back. Keep on hitting gently on the back. And then the water, you will find out that the person will cough up the water. That's because if you put them on the side, the water will exit the airway, because the water is not yet in the lungs. The water is only blocking the air pipe. So that's how you get the water out.
So on the side, but not upside down, but just like when somebody turns to the side.
No, not upside down. Just put the person on the side.
Yeah.
and continue to hit on the
back,
the chest wall.
Okay, the chest wall
back.
and the back.
Yeah, on the back.
Okay.
And then it will trigger, the water will now go up the trachea. The back, not the lower back, the upper back.
The upper back, okay, here.
So the water will get to trachea and trigger the cough. The cough, there's something they call cough mechanism.
Okay.
That cough will now open up the, buzz the trachea open and get the water out.
Ah, okay.
So that's why if the person just sank and you saw that person go down that minute and you jump in and get the person out, yes, you can do that because there is no water in the lungs at that moment. The water is just in the airways, in the trachea. It's not yet in the lungs. So when they cough, the water will just go out and the person will now be able to get air in.
Okay. Wow.
But if the person has stayed too long underneath the water, there's no point doing CPR because you will do CPR and you will get pulse and heartbeat, but the brain is dead.
Oh God.
Okay. You can resuscitate somebody. I'm not saying that it's impossible to resuscitate somebody after 5 minutes. I know some people will go like, oh, I've seen a situation where somebody was in the water for 20 minutes and they resuscitated them. Yeah, it's possible to get the heart to start beating after 10 minutes, but the brain is dead. So if you get the heart to start beating, everything will start working, but the brain is dead. The person is not awake. The person once the brain is dead, the person is in coma, and you can never get that person back to life again.
Oh my God.
So it becomes difficult to tell the family to withdraw oxygen, to withdraw all the tubes, and then they will start making tough decisions, at that time. So once it's over 5 minutes, just let the person go. It's gone.
Aye. Oh wow. Oh wow.
So that's why sad. even apart from drowning in the water, even if you see somebody who is unconscious, you try to do CPR, you try. Once it's over 5 minutes, just let the person go because the person is brain dead. And somebody who is brain dead, clinically, the person is dead.
Oh. Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So yeah, I just want to clarify things for all May nations so that they will learn a thing or two about what is going on.
Yeah.
There are so many things coming up, so many blames and all that. But the bottom line is that they found them after 2 hours, and you cannot bring them back to life after 2 hours staying under the water. The person is dead.
Aye. God.
And one thing with drowning is that once the water goes into the lungs, it will just wash off the whole. There is a chemical that keeps the lungs, expanding and breathing and expanding and contracting, called surfactants. So the water will just wash off the whole surfactant. So it becomes even difficult for even when you put oxygen in the person cannot even breathe in because the lungs are collapsed like deflated balloon.
Hi. God.
So you are just putting oxygen on a dead man.
Oh. Hi.
So that's just it. Drowning is the worst kind of death, in my opinion, because the person will go through torture.
Oh God.
It's like drowning is like closing somebody's mouth and nose, preventing them from breathing.
Yes. Aye. This is so sad. Junior Pope. God. Such a wonderful person.
All right, let another person chip in.
Thank you so much, sis. God bless you. Thank you. Thank you so much. She's a doctor, not just not be for Nigeria. No, for Bodoyibo. She's a doctor. She owns her own medical. She has her own hospital. Her own, not the mouth. God. She's so accurate, my sister. Yes, she owns her own hospital that belongs to her own for Europe. I don't want to call the country. I make her say Europe. Maybe for not go, they look for her to go. I don't want to call the country, but she owns her own. So that is it, guys. It's so sad. There's an audio I said I want to play. The audio of a sister talking about And you see, God, we have to be careful with the kind of people we mingle with. It's very important. You know you are a kind-hearted person. You are not in the category of evil people. Don't even try to move with them. This very girl that owns that very production, she's a very good friend of Yula and Juju Austin. She could not just go near there. Very good friend of Judy Austin. These are people who are really secretly supporting Juju Austin. They don't want to come and do it publicly. Junior Pope being so selfless, so kind. Please, whilst you are trying to be a good person, or whilst you are a good person, try to also protect your interests. Protect yourself. Let people know that you value yourself. Because if you don't, they will think you be mumu. They will say you be mumulity. Some persons in this world, they take your kindness for foolishness. And I do say they take your simplicity for stupidity. That's what I say. Be careful. Whilst trying to be so kind to people, let them also understand that you value yourself, your life, and everything. Yes. Let's assume Junior Pope rejected this very journey and told the lady, you know what? There's a car. Car can go. They cannot, it's not only by that water they can get there. They can also use cars to get to that place. You tell them, okay, make I use car. Make we take go there. Let's go with the car. They take kindness for weakness. Of course, some people take kindness for weakness. Wolf in cheap clothes, of cheap clothing. Of course, there are so many persons who take kindness for stupidity, for foolishness. So that's why you need to protect yourself. As he just tell Junior Pope, say, you know what, we're going to pass through this river Niger. Say, River Niger. Do you have life jacket for me? He said, no, nah. If we reach there, we just cross. No worry. No, they take it. Just how many minutes? Say, no. No. Tell the person, no. You heard what the doctor said just now. She's a doctor, not be joke. Not be all those can be aqua doctor. She get her own hospital for Bodoyibo. She has just said it now that it will take just 5 minutes. The person is gone. Once you are, tell the person, wait till you say 5 minutes. Tell her say, now only 5 minutes underwater. Person don't go. So I beg, I don't want to go. Even if you say that just 10 minutes, I am not ready. Tell them. Tell them. Yes, tell them. Tell that person. It will not be the person's choice either to grant your wish, to get you the life jacket, or forget about it. Junior Pope, if he's alive today, he will get money way pass that one. How much is the money they say she's paying? Nonsense money. Some of them say she could not even pay 100,000 naira. For what? No matter, even if she paid Junior Pope 10 million naira, can 10 million naira bring back Junior Pope now? Cannot. The young man, so vibrant. So vibrant and sorry guys. So vibrant. You just can't end the guy life just like that. Take, sorry. Yeah, come to this side. Take. I don't know what you see in this my stander. She just want to carry my stand. What I used to stand my phone. Eh? So my people, now be that. Let me play this audio if you will quick me play them, because I don't know. I wanted to come back again. Let me just play this one for you guys to listen to it on YouTube. Thank you all so much. Let's watch it on YouTube now. Listen to it. Let me start it again for many of you that are just joining. Let me play it.
Hello, Patience. How are you doing? Just want to talk to Priceless here. You know, your narrative on that audio, whether it was an interview that you were presenting, it wasn't okay in a way. You might say people are just attacking you. We are not attacking you. It's the situation that is in hand. You are a brand where she is your brand ambassador. You could have respected not to talk anything that concerns her marital, her marriage to anybody, because you are not entitled to do so. So when you come to public and you start talking about, you are disrespecting her privacy. If she
Greetings,
never
my
talked
queen.
to you straight up or inform you about anything, you don't have to force yourself to wanting to say, I know a lot about me. You know, people, we tend to forget, or we tend to not to understand the division we have with certain individuals. You took it to your own stand to say things that most of us as supporters, we feel it wasn't necessary to start up by just commenting about this saga.
Please help me like and share the
The
video.
way you spoke is like she's not doing her job. You are losing money. This is the way we narrate and understand. But you're forgetting that this woman, she tries almost her best to advertise all the brands that are in her cachet.
Don't close your hand.
And she's doing all her best to meet up with all the demands of all the brands that are in her cachet. And for you, your brand, it seems like just because she couldn't meet up, it is already a problem. You have lost money and all those things. You are looking to yourself selfishly, and you're not looking at her to say, I understand it. You will not make it now.
Okay.
You can be demanding about anything, priceless. But the May you signed years back is not the same May you have today. This is why most brands, they understand her when she can't make it for any deadline. She's trying so hard because now, priceless, she is the father, the mother to her children.
Of course, my sister.
She needs, yes, your brand to feed up her children.
Yes.
It is okay what you said to your own siding, but it is not okay for her to know that you spoke about her without her permission. You felt it was okay to comment.
So we see more.
That is why anybody who is May's friend, if you really love her, do not talk about her marriage in an interview or in an audio, or comment anything with anybody, because you don't know who's listening and where will they take it. Okay? A few that we have heard, friends and stuff, it's when you is looking for friends to say, please talk to me, I need to talk to her.
Exactly.
Most women still feel like May is doing too much. Why? Because it's not you in her shoes. Most women feel that May should respond to the side chick verbally in the media. But she's not doing that. Because you feel that she is supposed to be fighting the side chick, not you. That is why you would see that May has haters and she has lovers.
Yes.
Because some people analyze this like she's doing too much.
But she's not.
Some people feel pity for the situation because they feel like, hey, even it's me, I cannot take it. So there are different narratives on how people see this story. Priceless, I will not consider you a friend, because if you are a friend, you can never alter anything to anyone about this marriage. If you don't have complete information about what is going on, don't comment what you hear in rumors. Keep quiet. Respect yourself as a brand. She will continue to work for you. She will give you the respect you deserve. You are paying her. She knows that. But she doesn't. You don't have the authority to disrespect her by commenting what she never told you. Don't take rumors that you are hearing people talking and say, I heard that she's taking some medication. I don't know who May is. What did you mean by that, Priceless? What did you mean? Seriously? You actually disappointed a lot of friends. I myself, I'm not surprised with your action. I'm not surprised at all. But anyway, we'll leave it to that. I hope you repent on doing what you did or what you spoke, and you apologize to her. Don't apologize on the media. We don't need you to apologize on the media.
Okay.
Secretively just
Oh my
talk.
God.
If that audio came out, it's because the person you commented this to is not a good friend.
She
Even
said it on
if
the
it's your
live
friend
video.
or it's someone you know, the person is not a good person. You see, the thing came out to the media. So I would ask myself, how many things have you spoken about Queenmay? A lot and very negative. That's all I can say. Okay.
Okay, oh, make I play the next one before I go because I want to come back again. So I don't want to waste time.
Hi, Patience. You know, I hear that Yul wants he misses his family.
Of course.
Yes, of course, he misses his family. It's okay. But the thing with Yul's character is something that most of us maybe we do not understand why he's doing what he's doing. A lot of people would analyze this just the way things are happening, but if you go deep, you would understand that a character is something that individually we possess.
Yes.
Each person possesses a character, and you can do too much onto your character, or you can do little within your character. And Yul is doing too much with his character because he is coming constantly showcasing a character that most of us as individual we never knew.
Yes.
Why I say so? Anger is something that is driven in Yul's character.
Yes.
Yul's character is being driven because he has so much anger in him. That is why you see any motive that he is trying to do, or any action he wants to take, it is driven with anger. He feels like if he says what he misses his family, his children will start to call him, oh, Dad, you miss us. Oh, please, Dad, this and that. And when he doesn't get it, he's angry. Like, these children, they don't respect me. These children, it's because of May. May is telling my children not to respect me. Because he's angry. He continuously to be angry like this, and he continues to do too much with his character. And by doing so, his support system, they are always available. When he does something wrong, they are always there to apologize. They are always there to bail him out, which is the father. This is the wrong base that Pet is implying in this situation.
Okay.
Because we all know that Pet refused to accept that his son is wrong. Because if he really accepts that his son is wrong, he would definitely address the issue on the medias. But he is not addressing that way. He has never addressed it to say, I understand my son has done wrong. Even if he speaks in parables, it's not enough because we still need him to talk more about it. He doesn't want to embarrass his son. He still speaks in parables that still, in a way, are more of just supporting the action of his son. Yul is a narcissist.
Okay.
Most narcissists, they never see anything wrong
in what they are doing.
in whatever they do.
Yes, that's true.
They don't care.
Please like on the video now.
feels hurt or emotionally abused. They don't care. And Yul doesn't care. Anything Yul does, he barely cares about it. His actions to him are perfect. That is why you see that Judy always motivates any action that Yul wants to do.
Yes.
That's why I will never agree if someone says Yul does not know what he does. He knows very, very well what he's doing.
Yeah. They come back again. Make I leave on here because I can't play other audios for you guys. So I think I'll leave it here. The video is more than 1 hour 30 something minutes. I'll be coming back, May Nations. Please don't forget to help me like on the video and share, because this video carries a lot of important information for so many persons that don't really know much about swimming and all of that. So please don't forget to help me like and share the video. So thank you guys for watching. May Nations, I appreciate all of you. God bless you all for watching. I'll be coming back again in the next 1 hour 30 minutes time. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys later in the day. Shalom. Bye, people. Bye.